Folks, I want to talk about changing out your transmission indicator switch. Let you know, like, if your four-wheel drive is not showing up on your dash or your differential lock. This is for a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. This is an 06 TJ. I do believe that all the TJs are pretty much set up the same. So I've actually went ahead and disassembled most of this stuff because it's quite a pain in the ass. And I'm just going to actually show you where the actual sensor is, since a lot of people seem to have a hard time getting to it. You can get to it from underneath the driver side, right on top of the transfer case on the driver's side, toward the front. You can access it that way. You have to scramble your arms up there and take the connector out, which is a pain in the ass, but it can be done. Or you can simply unbolt your shifter assembly here in the center of your vehicle. I've went ahead and actually taken out the bezel for it. The easiest way to actually take out the bezel is to put it in neutral and go ahead and put your four-wheel drive in, and it slides right out after you unscrew it. And then there's actually four bolts on this. There's two in the front, and then there's two up here in the back. You'll unhook your cable for your shift knob, and you can actually get this out of the way too, just by pinching it and moving it out of the way. And then, of course, picking it up and getting it out of the way. Makes a big difference in how you can access this stuff. So everything's still connected. Like I said, this is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but we managed to get it undone. Let me find my flashlight that I just had. I thought I just had it. Okay, so get you a flashlight, something so that you can see inside here, and if you look down to the back on top of your transfer case, you can see it right there. That's it right there, that you see the light on. There's a plug that I've pushed off to the side that actually plugs into the top of it, and this unscrews. It is a pain in the butt to get it back in, but it's really not that hard to unscrew. I used a pair of pliers and actually just kind of reached in there. I cleaned out some mud. You want to make sure that you clean out as much of the mud as you can around it. You don't want mud getting down into your transfer case, dry mud and stuff, getting down into your transfer case. So you can reach in there and unscrew it. I'll actually go ahead and just kind of leave the light down there so that you can see, and we'll see if we can manage to get the phone in here and unscrew it. Kind of a pain in the butt, but we're gonna try. I don't know how well we'll succeed, but we're gonna try. So get in here, and like I said, you can use a pair of pliers or whatnot to grab a hold of it. It's really not on there tight. You can hand tighten it, and you can unscrew it by hand. You shouldn't have to go crazy with unscrewing it. And it spins, and oh, it pops out. Try not to get it dirty. Pull it out. And there it is. This is the bad switch. I'm gonna replace it. I actually had to order it. I ordered the wrong part. I've never done this before. I ended up ordering the wrong part for this year. So the part that I actually ended up getting was this part. And I had a feeling that it was the wrong one after I got it, but I decided to go ahead and take it apart and look anyways, and no, that is not it. So actually I have to order the new part. So same thing. This pushes in. This little sensor pushes in. There's fluid on there. And when you put it back in, it's kind of the same way. I said, make sure that everything else is clean. And when you put it back in, try to be real gentle about it. It is a bitch to put back in. I kind of pushed into the top and screwed it in that way, but it's hard for me to do this with the phone in my hand, but you get the idea of it. The best way to do it is actually kind of push down with your finger here once you get it seated, and then just use your fingers on the outside to screw it in as you're pushing down. I've already put it in once, and it's just a pain in the ass. So you can reuse the O-ring. I don't believe that the new one comes with it. You can reuse the O-ring for this when you get your new one. If it doesn't have it, just make sure you clean it real good, and make sure that that you don't see any nicks or tears or any sort of wear in it that would indicate that you probably need to go ahead and get you a new O-ring. Or you can be on the safe side and just order another O-ring with it. That's what I would recommend, but mine looks real good. Mine's in real good shape, so I'm going to actually end up reusing that when I get the new one. So anyways, I hope this video kind of helps you all out on how to change this out. I haven't seen one out there. I see a lot of type-ups on it, but a lot of people aren't quite sure as to where to locate this switch. So feel free to ask any questions, and good luck if you're putting this bad boy in. Thanks for watching.